That is when you know you've cooked it to perfection. Yeah! Here she goes, here she goes. This is what's inside this fish's stomach. Get out of here, you mongrels! Ah! What's going on, doggies? Welcome back to another video, and welcome to a brand new island. All right, have a look at this thing behind me. Look at that fishing boat. We're about to embark on one hell of a journey. It's just you, me, and the noodle rod in this little boat, and we are gonna hoof all the way around this island. Possibly we'll go to some surrounding islands in this area. I don't really have any plans except for all I want to do is get one fish on the noodle rod out of this little boat. All right, this is our anchor for the day. That's it, a rock tied to a bit of rope. So we've probably got about 15 meters of anchor rope here, which is absolutely bloody beautiful. This is the vessel we're gonna be fishing out of. Have a look at this thing, would ya? It is an absolute, this is literally the definition of a dream boat. Look at it. It's so sick. It's actually really small. It's pretty much the same size as the noodle rod. Like, are you kidding me right now? This is gonna be a very interesting, very fun day. It's probably gonna leak like a sieve. It's already full of water. I've got no idea what to expect, but this island looks amazing. Out here, the water's crystal clear. There is a very strong current pushing where the water drops off, so that's a little bit scary because all we have to power this boat is this massive clunky oar. So this thing weighs an absolute ton. It's probably not the most streamlined piece of kit in the world, but that's all we've got. And I don't know, it's putting a massive smile on my face right now. So let's wrap up this anchor rope, head that way, and let's just do this, man. This is gonna be sick. Here we go. Does it float? That's the question. Oh my goodness. Look at this, man. All right. I've been in the boat for about roughly 1.5 seconds, and I can tell you right now that it is leaking like a sieve. There's a massive hole here. There's another hole up there. Look how much water's in the boat already. All right, we're gonna have to be doing a lot of bailing of water today. All right, we've made it out in our little tub, and the first thing that I'm noticing is this thing is pissing water into the hull of this little boat. There's a massive hole down here at my feet, so it's filling up really, really fast. My plan was actually to try to get, I don't know if you can see, but there's two islands in the background over there. So there's two islands over there in the background, and there's another island over here. You can probably see that one. I wanted to get to either that island or that island and paddle this little machine, but if you can see down here, that there is absolutely filling up with water right now. So I don't think I'm going to be going too far today. Righto, we are off and we are setting sail. So I've got to put my bag up the front because that's a little bit heavier. Got the anchor at the back, we've got my fat ass at the back, so we've kind of like stabled the little boat out enough. So what I'm gonna do, if you guys can see this right now, there's a big deep hole here. So literally, this is all we're doing right now. We grabbed the noodle rod and we are gonna hook up to some serious fish, I reckon. I actually don't know. Can you stand in this thing? That's the question. Oh boy, this is sketchy, dude, but really sick. All right, here we go. First cast. Oh wow, look at it. This is incredible. Oh my God, big long tom chasing it, first cast. Oh! First cast, long tom, big dog. Second one coming in hot. Look at it coming in hot. Oh, oi, oi. I don't want long tom, but that's bloody exciting. Wow, man. We could literally catch anything right now. Second cast of the day. The water is absolutely crystal clear. Wow. This is awesome, man. All right. This explains why this boat comes with a complimentary baler. She's filling up super fast. She's filling up very fast. Look at this, look how much water's coming out of this thing. Oh my goodness. We've got no safety equipment out here. It's probably not the smartest thing to do right now. Righto. Off to our next destination. Hey! Dude, this is incredible right now. Look at this. This is really epic. It's so nice in here. There's no current. Obviously, I'm in very sandy, shallow water, so there's no current in here. It is so beautiful, man. Seen a couple of fish shoot off as I'm paddling over these little patches of weed and rock, so maybe I'll have a little bit of a flick around these sandy patches. It's definitely going to be the noodle rod territory in here. There's a little fish there cruising around. And this is magical. All right, quick update. I've been paddling for probably 40 minutes. It is an absolute mission. It probably doesn't feel or look or sound like it, but it is pretty bloody windy out here. And I think there's like a mooring coming up here. So I'm gonna try to tie off onto that and then we'll have a rest. Maybe I'll have a flick around here, see if we can get some breakfast. But this little canoe, or whatever you want to call this thing, it's definitely not easy to paddle. Then you chuck a little bit of wind into the equation. Very hard. It's sick, but it's just very, very hard to move in the water. It's a big, heavy slob. Yes, that actually does look like a mooring I'm coming up on here. This could be good. Have a look at this little lifesaver. My shoulders are on fire. That's perfect. All right, we can tie off to this for a little while. We'll float around here, we'll flick some lures. This is epic, look at it. So we'll just tie off onto this for a little while. We can have a rest. There we go. All right, be free. Get out of here. That rope everywhere. All right, let's have a flick. See what we come up with. Look at the water, it's absolutely beautiful right now. Let's bang one straight down there. Look at this, man. This is lovely. Alrighty, so we had a couple of casts at that mooring. It was more of a pit stop and just to have a rest, to be honest, because this thing is like an absolute slug to push through the water. But it is absolutely beautiful to be out here doing it. We just got to try to find a spot where I can work with the wind and work with the current at the same time, where I can fish and also in safety. Like, the currents out there are crazy, so I'm trying to hug the inner waters, but the inner waters are literally like a meter deep and just sand. So I'm trying to find somewhere which is good to fish, but it's also safe in this little boat, which is becoming more of a mission than I originally thought. But as part of the adventure, we'll find somewhere good. We just got to keep paddling around this island. Hopefully that wind drops off soon. Oh, that's a fish. What the heck? That like smashed it right there. What are you? There we go, there's the first fish of the day. Settle down, settle down. All right, we've got our first fish for the day in the leaky boat. It's not a monster by anyone's means, but it's still a fish. There we go, look at that. It's a beautiful little, I don't know what that is. It's some kind of like a little reef species, emperor or some sort of a fish. Beautiful little fella. Probably 3 or 4 of them would go great on the fire, but it's still early in the day. We'll let this fella go. Beautiful colors in him, look at him. Lovely little fish. On the noodle rod, straight out of the leaky boat. What a dream. All right, mate, you will be back. I will be back for your mum. See ya, buddy. 1 fish on the board. And a very, very, very leaky boat. Looks like I'm going for a swim because something just come up, smashed that lure and went straight into a hole. So there's either, I don't think the fish is on the end of the lure anymore, but the lure is stuck on a rock. So it looks like we're going in the water. Hopefully the boat doesn't bloody float away. No, it's tied up onto the rocks here. It should be all right, but you never know, mate. Maybe there'll be a couple of crayfish out here as well. There's a couple of nice big bommies, but I've got no dive gloves. I don't have flippers. I don't have a weight belt. I don't have anything. I've got a mask. So this is all I've got. But let's just jump in. We'll go rescue our fishing lure and maybe we'll see a little crayfish or something. I don't know, sea urchins, some sort of a shellfish we can eat. Looks beautiful anyway. Let's go have a look. See ya! Oh, it's all good. Look at that little vessel, man. All right, let's go recover this fishing lure. Alright, well, we've got our fishing lure back. While we're in the water, we may as well go dive off that ledge, see if we can see a crayfish or something. I don't know, I've got no flippers like I said, it's going to be very hard, but all we can do is try. Let's go. It is so bloody nice out here. There's a little bit of a current though. I'm getting a little bit carried away, having a bit of fun, and now I'm like drifting way away from where the boat is, so I'm gonna have to swim all the way back to the boat. She's probably taking on water, to be honest. Poor little boat. Anyway, I can't see any crayfish under those bommies, but I reckon there would be a couple of crays around here, so maybe that's something we can do. A pair of flippers wouldn't go astray, but Anyway, it's still bloody beautiful out here. Lots of little reef fish. Lovely. That was an absolute mission. All right, we're back at the Blue Baby. I'm just gonna go underneath the boat while I've got it anchored up on this shallow reef and see if I can fix the leaking hole or why it's leaking, because we've got a massive steam ahead of us today. We want to do the whole island, so I'm gonna jump underneath, see if we can fix up what's happening, why it's leaking, see how it's made. Hopefully we can fix it up. What the hell? Oh god, dude. Oh no, wow. Alright, after seeing what the bottom of this boat looks like, I don't think I'm going to go too far out into that deep water anymore, because it's literally like crumbling apart underneath my bloody feet. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just dragging, or I'm towing this tiny little baby skirt behind the boat. See if we can pick up some little sort of anything, just anything to go cook on the fire. And what I want to do is we've got a long paddle ahead of us. I want to get all the way up here, and it's a long way, but we're getting there slowly. It's just going to take time to get there. Then once I get there, we should be in a nice drifting motion with this wind. But right now, we've got about a 2-hour paddle, hour and a half paddle the way that I'm going, very slowly. There's got to be a couple of fish sitting on the edge here. I don't know if the noodle rod will be able to keep up with these fish, but it's a challenge I'm willing to accept. It looks absolutely beautiful right now. That's a fish! That smoked it! Oh no, do not go deep. I am really, really shallow right now. What is that, man? That absolute, oh my God, that is the most beautiful. I need to get out of this shallow water. That is a good barracuda right there. No. Don't go deep. Oh no, look how shallow it is. Ah, this is a good fish. Look at the noodle rod. It is absolute. Oh my God. That's a beautiful fish. That is exactly what I came for. Don't go deep. I've got very light leader. Okay. Chill out. The line is nowhere near the fish's mouth, which is very good. Look at the noodle rod. It's bending so much. It's straight, man. All right. Yeah, that is absolutely the beautiful fish for lunch. All right. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. That's what I'm talking about, doggies. Woo! All right, we're gonna get him in the boat without cutting myself up. These fish have big dog teeth. All right, let's do this. Oi. Look at the noodle rod in all its glory, man. Oh. Righto, come in here, big boy. How am I gonna do this without getting hooks in me legs? I'm just gonna try to lift him up. Oi. That is a beautiful fish. One, is he hooked good? Oh, maybe we'll try and tail grab him. He's gonna go psycho. No, I'm just gonna lift him in. 1, 2, 3, go in. Yeah! It seriously doesn't matter what island you're on. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. The noodle rod will always provide food. Check this out. That is an absolutely beautiful barracuda taken off of a leaking boat with the noodle rod. That's so epic. It's got to be very careful not to get these hooks in my hand. They're very close right now, but that is what I came for. Little fish like that, that's going to go on a fire right now on that island in the background there. That is incredible. That's what it's all about right there. Look at that. Little minnow, perfectly hooked him in the top of the lip. Mate! Oh, it feels good to walk again. I tell you what. Right, you big rig. Basta! Yes, this beach is sick. Man, what a fun little morning that was. How good is this, man? We're about to cook a beautiful, beautiful barracuda for lunch. Look at this. This is what it's all about right now. Whew! Feels good to walk again. I've been paddling for a long time. My arms are like jelly, but it's worth every second. Boy, it is a mission to try to find enough sticks to cook a fish on this beach. I think I've got just enough here and here to start to cook a fish, but I mean, it's definitely gonna be interesting. See if we can cook. It's quite a big fish that we got. So, we'll see. Now look at this. She's smoking. Yeah. Man, this is so sick. Have a go at that. Whoa. Have a look at the size of this fish. That was caught on the noodle rod. That rod is designed to catch like fish this big. Like that, literally the noodle rod is designed to catch little fish, and it just absolutely ripped in this barracuda with ease, man. So now that I'm looking at this fish, that's far too big for me to eat the whole thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut it in half. I'll probably eat the tail end right now, and then this half we'll just chuck back in the boat. The boat's full of water anyway, it doesn't stay dry. So the boat will keep this fish nice and fresh. Maybe this afternoon we'll cook up the rest. Maybe we'll try to find something to go with the fish this afternoon, like a nice little bit of bush tucker. But for now, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut this fish dead in half, probably right about here. Mate, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't come much fresher than this. Look at this white meat. A lot of people say that barracuda is not good at eating, but I don't know what sort of barracuda they eat. These are beautiful. I know the bigger ones aren't very nice, but a fish of this size is amazing. So there we go. I'm gonna eat this big slab now, and this one we'll throw back in the boat. We'll eat that a little bit later on. There we go. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do, what I've actually done, I've just put these 3 pegs in the ground. So 1, 2, 3 pegs. It's just gonna sit the grill evenly on top like that. It'll give it a little bit of space between the fire and the actual grill plate itself. So here's the beautiful, this is our lunch, man. Have a look at it. That's so rad. Just gonna give it a quick rinse. Obviously I'm gonna leave the scales on. Look at the color of that meat. That is sensational. Beautiful, white, delicious meat. Fresh as it gets. So I'm just leaving the scales, I'm leaving everything on. It's just gonna go straight on top of that grill plate right now. Just like this. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Well, this is pretty bloody special. That just sits like that. That will slowly, slowly cook. Epic. That's gonna be good, man. That's incredible. So here's the other half of that fish. I've just taken the head off it, taken the guts out. It is a beautiful, that's literally just a chunk of meat right there. So I have 1 sandwich bag inside my backpack. This will keep it nice and fresh. We'll chuck in a little bit of salt water. That'll keep it just nice and fresh until this afternoon. Just add a little bit of water in there. Keep that in the shade. That's gonna be absolutely beautiful for this afternoon's dinner or lunch. But there we go. That'll preserve nicely in that bag. We'll just chuck it back down there in that puddle of water. But what's pretty sick is this is actually the fish's stomach right here. That is its stomach there, and it's full of something. So it always really interests me to see what fish actually eat. So that's just its gills there. But here, is its actual stomach. This is what's inside a fish's stomach. Sometimes you'll find like full fish. This guy, wow, look at this. It is actually a full fish. I'll give this a wash and I'll show you. All right, have a look at this. So that's what that barracuda's been eating. That's a whole entire fish. That was in its stomach just then. Obviously there's a massive bite taken out of the back there, but that is a fish head and a fish body. Some sort of little reef fish. It's amazing what they can fit in their stomachs, eh? That's psycho. All right, that'll get eaten by crabs or some other kind of fish. Epic. Give a knife a wash. And that over there is our beautiful fish cooking away. Slow cooked barracuda, cooked from a leaky, caught from a leaky boat. What more can you ask for? That fish is cooked to absolute perfection right now. It's been on there for quite a long time actually. Probably about 40 minutes. So what I did, I just didn't let it have a flame, I just let it smoke, and it's been on there for, I don't know, about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, just under like smoke. It's been bellowing smoke. Every now and then when the flame popped out, I just blew the flame out. So it was just a nice bed of coals, and look at this, look at the outcome. All right, so this skin, because the scales have been left on, should just peel off beautifully. Oh, look at that. It's like a sheet. That is what it is all about right there. It's very hot, so I need to let it cool down for a second, but that is perfectly cooked fish. Look at that, man. It was swimming out there. Where was that? We got that fish about over there somewhere. It was swimming around about 2 hours ago. And now we're down here. Get out of here, you mongrels. About to have a lovely feed. Man, it's really good. Look at that, white, fresh fish. We can't beat that. And it hasn't even been cooked in fire. It's been like smoked. That is incredible. Get out of here, you mongrels. This piece here should be epic. This big, long, straight piece of goodness here. Look at that. Unbelievable. Oh, yep. We've done it, we've nailed it. The only thing I wanted to do today was come out here, paddle this little beast around the island and get a fish. And we have definitely accomplished that. The time is getting on right now. Like, the sun's starting to race down and I've got to paddle all the way back to the other side of the island where I started. So it's gonna be a bit of a mission. I might scoff this fish, jump back in this tub, paddle back around the way we came, and I don't know, if we can get to that side by sunset, it's probably gonna take me 2.5, 3 hours to paddle back there, the speed that this bad boy goes at. So I'm gonna quickly smash this amazing food down here. We'll paddle back over there, and then by the time we do that, it's probably time to cook another fire up, or start another fire up and cook that other slob of fish. So, did I just say slob of fish? Ha! That other slab of fish. So, I'm gonna quickly nail this, jump in the boat, head back over. That is the plan right now. Well, now you can eat it, now you can smash it. Unbelievable. Look at it. All right, I've been paddling for probably about literally, seriously, 2 hours straight. Look at these blisters on my hands. Have a look at that blister. It is full of pussy stuff. All blisters here. It's crazy, dude. But what I'm doing right now, there is no way in the world I'm gonna have enough time to start a fire, cook up that second round of fish. That sun is pumping down. I still have about a probably 45-minute paddle ahead of me, but I've just come across this massive sea urchin farm. Like, I'm talking sea urchins everywhere. These are all sea urchins. That whole entire black patch there, sea urchins, urchins, all there, urchins. What I would absolutely love to do before that sun pumps down, because that sun is racing down right now, I'd love to see if just to grab 1 or 2 urchins, not for a big feed, just for a little bit of a flavor bomb, because I still have a bit of a paddle ahead of me and there's no way in the world I've got enough time to start a fire. So maybe I'm gonna try to jump out of the kayak, or maybe I'll just use the oar and see if I can flick up an urchin or two, and we'll quickly run onto the beach, have a chew of an urchin. That'll be killer. I'm not even hungry anyway. I've been flat out paddling, got blisters the size of golf balls. But what I would love to do is just have a little flavor bomb. So let's try to get an urchin without getting them in our feet or in our hands. This is gonna be a mission. How funny is this? Oh no! There's literally a stick floating in the water right next to where I want to get the urchins from. Let's see if I can just stab one and not have to get out of the boat. Yes, look at that. That is one delicious tasting sea urchin. Let's see if we can get a couple more. That's gonna be delicious. Just gonna chuck them down there in the ankle well. We need to go back on that patch of sea urchins quickly. That sun's racing down, dude. Oh no. Yeah, that's a good one, man. Maybe one more. Little flavor bomb. There. Come here. Oh no, have I overshot the mark? Not even. Come on, flavor bomb. There, that's a good one. Nearly got two for the price of one. Look at that thing. If that falls in the boat right now, I'm gonna be in serious pain, but that is a sea urchin and they are delicious eating. So quickly, let's punch in on the beach, have a little bit of dinner, and I'm gonna continue this paddle all the way back. Wait, all right. How good's that, dude? We just got sea urchins. All right, let's go. Just got sea urchins just randomly on the way home. I haven't seen them nearly all day. That's so random. Righto, we're literally racing the sun right now. Look at that beautiful big sunset in the background there. Oh, what a day, man. Let's go. It is sea urchin eating time. So usually you can just get two sticks and you can pry them apart just perfectly like that, and they split in half. And then you'll get these beautiful little slices of heaven, which is right there. Ah, look at this guy, he just got his revenge. This is what we want. Little slices of heaven like this. That there is sea urchin. That you got to like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 6 or 8 of these inside the sea urchin, and it tastes absolutely beautiful. It's like a creamy, fishy flavor. It is. I really enjoy it. Have a look at this. It's actually quite nice. It's just little. It's obviously not a filling meal, but they're just little flavor bombs, you know. Look at this little flavor bomb on the tip of the knife there. So good, man. All right, well, obviously we're not gonna be able to start up a fire, cook that second round of fish, but it has been an amazing day. Mission complete. I wanted to come here. I wanted to just catch one fish out of this little leaky tub of a boat that we're in, and we have mission success. We got a big, beautiful barracuda, a couple of other fish, and man, I had a bloody great day. I hope you guys had a good time too. I will definitely be seeing you guys very soon, hopefully from another island in this area, and we'll do something a little bit different. But guys, thank you for watching. Much love. Have a look at this sunset. Ha, ba, ba, ba. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Take care. Oh. Oh. How I have not drowned today, I've got no idea, man. Look how much water is in this thing. Unbelievable, dude.